Welcome back to Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Thursday, the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I'm not all that happy. A lot of bad moods lately. Anyway, starting off on a horrible note. Yeah, it's been a while since a video. What has been going on? Nothing's been going on except for me working all day, all night, all day, all night, and all day. This is first full day off I've had since the meetup. When was that? Back in May. So a month and a half. This is the first full day I've had off. And that's because we've got a family get together in Russellville. I'm headed there now. Sister is in town from Florida. And so I made sure I could take a full day off today. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm headed into Russellville. We're gonna have some food, some ice cream, and yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, just work, and it's. I thought it was gonna slow down this week. There was a big deadline 2 Mondays ago in one state. There was another big deadline on Monday in another state, and then I thought this week. Yeah, things were going to slow down. But then, a major current event happened, and for some reason, there was a huge influx of volunteers to one of the people that are paying me to work for them, and that's a lot of what I'm doing is training volunteers. So this week did not turn out to be a slower week. Yeah, so I'm hoping for next week on that. Yeah, I work every day, all day. Like Drew came and got his backhoe this morning. I slept right through it. I knew I was taking today off, so one of the things I do is respond to volunteer email requests, and that I can do. So I was up till like 1 o'clock last night, get more hours in and get more pay in, since I'm not getting paid today. And so yeah, I slept in till like 11. I don't know when Drew came and got his backhoe, but Drew got his backhoe, so that's no longer on the homestead. Yeah, a lot of volunteer training, a lot of emails, a lot of computer work, blah blah blah. You've all heard that before, but I've got to do it because I got to pay the bills from now until February. And man, if this job had not been an opportunity for me, I would have lost everything. I probably would have lost everything, and that's no good. That is no good at all. All of my hard work, all of the help that I've been given, going down the drain because I couldn't get moved in time, that would have been bad. So I am so lucky that this job came along, and some YouTube help. You know, I was completely stressed out. You know, every day I didn't move, I was losing $100. And that's no good. You can't pay the bills when you're not making any money. So, you know, the prime baby chick season is February, March, April, and May. It really drops off in June and July and August. And then there's a little bit of an uptick in demand in September and October. But February, March, April, and May, that's where probably 80% of the baby chick sales happen in those months, and I completely missed out on it. Yeah, plans don't always happen the way you want them to. But yeah, you know what, I was hoping to hatch 100 baby chicks a week, sell them for $7 a piece. That's $700 a week, which is $100 a day. That's $3 grand a month. With $3 grand a month, I could. My plan was to start hiring people to get stuff done. And when stuff is getting done, that makes for good YouTube videos. So I make more money on YouTube, and so that was a double, you know, 2 steps back for me. No baby chick income and no YouTube income because stuff wasn't getting done. And you know, now I've got to make up for all that, and that's why I can't take days off. All this campaign work is, you know, most of it is helping candidates get on the ballot, and all that's done in August. some of the bigger states have earlier deadlines, and that's what I was trying to work on. But yeah, earlier this year I was just all stressed out about my finances. Now I don't have to have that financial stress, so that's a good thing. But now I need to take advantage of this, you know, like when I wasn't moving and losing $100 a day in income. Well, that was out of my control. You know, people weren't willing to put in a full day's work to get me ready to get moved, and that was out of my control. This is in my control. So if I have it in my control to make, you know, to work every day and make money to make sure that I don't lose everything, then that's what I got to do. You know, this is in my control, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. And this campaign stuff, it's not a 9-to-5 job where you get vacation days and weekends off and blah blah blah. They're on deadlines. They got to have X amount of signatures or donations or voter registration so they can be on the ballot. And if I take days off, I lose the job, so that's lost income. So yeah, you just got to do what you got to do. I'm not happy about it. I'm thankful I can do it, and I'm thankful I had the experience, you know, over the past 20 years to do some of this stuff and all the training that I've been doing. But yeah, I've been missing out. Like, I missed out on the 4th of July Freedom Weekend at 3 Mississippi, and then local folks who couldn't make it over there, they had a party over at O'Rourke's Littlefield, and you know, that was only like 40 minutes away. I didn't have time to go do that either. Obviously I'm missing out on YouTube videos because there ain't nothing going on. You know, all I can do is turn on a camera and start complaining and whining, and that doesn't do anybody any good. And that's what this video is going to be, but at least I'll give you an update. And I can do some dreaming on the future, I guess. Yeah, I still haven't moved everything out of Peter's house. I have not had a whole day off. I've had a few, you know, I'll work till like 6 p.m. and have the rest of the night off. But that doesn't give me enough. It's an hour down there, an hour back, and that just doesn't give me enough time to do anything. Next week I'm hoping to get at least 1 full day off, hopefully 2 full days off, because I haven't, you know, since I moved, I have not had a whole day off just to myself. Every day off I've had was for moving, for like the meetup, or today, you know, a get together. And yeah, that's yeah. Since I moved to that homestead, I've not had a whole day to myself where I can just walk outside in the morning and say, all right, let's get after it. But I'll get there eventually. When am I going to get there? I got to take advantage of the income while I can. Yeah, I just went through losing out on tens of thousands of dollars in income because I didn't get moved, and I got to make that up because I need to, you know, my expenses are a lot higher now than they used to be, and that's all my fault. You know, whine and complain, I did it to myself. I got a land payment, you know, $400 there, $200 for electricity, $140 for Starlink. That'll go down to $80 if they ever get around to finishing the fiber optic install. What do we got? $35 for the water, $40 for the dumpster. It's $80, but I'm splitting it with Jen and Wiley, so that's $40 a month. Then you got, you know, car insurance and taxes. Yeah, I was just figuring out my taxes. All this work is independent contractor work, and you know, so you have to, you're supposed to file your estimated taxes quarterly, and I do that because I don't want to go to jail. So yeah, 15% when you're self-employed, 15% goes into the government every 3 months, every quarter. I had somebody leave a comment the other day that poor people don't pay taxes, and sure, dude, put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm going to have almost $1,000 tax bill for FICA that's due the middle of July. And, you know, I'd rather spend that $1,000 hiring Wiley for a week to fix the floor by the back door and finish putting my kitchen together so I can start putting all my kitchen stuff away. But no, the government needs that more than I do. See, whining and complaining, whining. This is a great day to do it, 4th of July. A reminder that we've lost almost all of the freedoms that they fought for in the Revolutionary War, and then some. Yes, we have. Anyway. Could be worse. My life could be worse. This country could be worse. But it could be a whole lot better. And I'm doing what I can for to make my life better. And yeah. All right, so once I'm done, when am I going to be done with all this stuff? If they keep throwing money and work at me, you know, yeah. Oh, it'll be done in August when all the petition deadlines are. There's a few big states left, Arizona. Most of the states are like 5,000 signatures, somewhere around there. But then there's the outlier states. I think Arizona's 42,000 signatures. Indiana was 36,000. Oregon, I think Oregon is around 30,000 signatures. Colorado's 12,000. So a lot of those states are still in play, but they're not as many signatures that are required. But still, so I'm going to keep on working. But I do hope to at least get 1 or 2 days off a week from here on out. Somebody sent me a text message. I'm late. It's 3 o'clock. I was supposed to be there at 3. I'm 20 minutes late because one of my tires was low. So I did dig out my air compressor and then fiddle around trying to find my tire pressure gauge. Anyway. And once I do slow down from this work, I plan on going hard at YouTube again. And when that happens, I'm not sure. What is it? Well, it's 4th of July, so hopefully by the end of this month, I can finish up work. And the thing with YouTube is I can put out whining and complaining, all talk, no action videos like this one. They don't do well. And then I don't make as much money and blah 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 blah. Yeah, there have been a few comments. Why aren't you're not making any money if you're not YouTube? I do not make 4 figures every month on YouTube, and you just heard what my expenses are. My expenses are more than $1,000 a month for the basics. Another text message. So YouTube, and I've never counted on, well, I've counted on YouTube for great income and all the help that I get above and beyond that, but it doesn't pay the bills, and I've never dreamed of being the 100,000 subscribers and 50,000 views on every video, making $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Maybe it's possible for me to get there, but I'm not banking on that. That's why the chicken business, and now coming up, great neighbors, Jen and Wiley and Liz and Micah, and I haven't had days off to even enjoy my great new neighbors. So hopefully I can get into it. I wouldn't mind start doing regular live shows. I'd like, I was saying this the other day, is, I've got the best amenities between the 3 of our channels. I'm the one who's got, air-conditioned space with a full kitchen, and if I can, use my position to help them out, I would really love to do that. So I'd like to start doing like dinner and a live. It'd be great to do it once a week. I don't think I could afford that. They all got a bunch of kids. but you know, a dinner and a live a couple times a month. Well, and even without the live show, I'd like to do, you know, neighborhood dinners once in a while. I just bought Walmart had a crock pot on sale for 12 bucks. So I picked it up. So now I got 2 crock pots, which you need because it's Liz and Micah, and then it'll be 5 kids. So there's 7 there. And Jen and Wiley and 4 kids. So that's 6. So that's 13. Plus me is 14. And if we invite, you know, a couple other neighbors, well, you can get to 20 folks really quick. But yeah, I'd like to be able to not be working, so that even if I'm not cooking, I have no problem with them cooking in my kitchen. I just gotta have be available for that, and I haven't been available for that. So that I can see a lot of good things coming up for YouTube. Hopefully I'll have enough set aside to make sure all my bills are paid, and then, you know, what I do make, I can hire people. That's what I need to do. That was the whole plan for this year, was to be able to hire people to get stuff done. And when stuff is getting done, it makes better YouTube videos, and all of that kind of jives together. All right, I have made it to Dardanelle, which is on the other side of the Arkansas River from Russellville. So I'm about 15 minutes away. Let's see, I have not separated my flocks yet. I have not. I still have to move coops around. Now that we got the backhoe's out of the way, don't have to worry about moving everything around so that he can get here and there with the backhoe. Now I can go ahead and get the coops placed and put the fencing up. I just got to have the time and the help to do it. That's why I have to work so hard, is so that I can hire the help to get stuff done. This is I'm not losing out on much as far as baby chick sales right now anyway. My Morans aren't even laying. They're, you know, in the hot. What do I have? I only got 1 Moran's egg. I got more than a dozen hens, so I only got 1 Moran's egg yesterday. They're not a great egg laying breed. They're only around 200 eggs a year versus, you know, Leghorns that are going to do well over 300 a year. So if you want egg production, don't get Morans. Morans are for the nice dark colorful eggs. So yeah, and like Tractor Supply, they had baby chicks available all spring. They don't, at least one in Boonville, they don't have any available right now because there's not much demand for them in the heat, because it's you know, what is it, 97 degrees today. Well, you got to keep baby chicks cool enough so they don't die. And just like in the winter, you got to keep them warm enough. Well, in the summer, you got to keep them cool enough. That hot weather can play havoc on baby chicks. And selling them and shipping them through the mail is not a good idea this time of year because of the heat. They're probably not going to make it being shipped this time of year. So there'll be some opportunity for me to hatch some and raise them, you know, September, October, maybe a few batches over the winter. And I don't have time for that anyway right now. I don't have time for any of that. I do need to hatch and raise some, you know, to build back up my flocks. I'm going to need to do that too. And, you know, raising baby chicks takes a lot of time and effort, and I've got 0 extra time and effort right now. But that'll be coming, hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'm thankful I'm not in any financial difficulties. So I'm not stressed out about that stuff. And now it's just, yeah, save up more and make enough so I can start hiring people to get stuff done. I need to get that floor fixed by the back door. I need to get my kitchen put back together. We got to move an outlet and then install all those cabinets and countertops. And then I can start filling all them with all my kitchen stuff. I got to finish moving. Hopefully that'll get done. If I get 2 days off this coming next week, hopefully I'll get all of the rest of my stuff out of there. And yeah, what else can I tell you? Oh, I could go on and on about politics, but enjoy your 4th of Julys. I'm at least gonna have a nice dinner and probably some ice cream. Maybe I'll turn it on and talk some more on the way home. I don't know what else I could say. I've been exhausted. I'm working every chance that I can get. Working late nights, responding to emails a lot of times. And yeah, it's no fun. I'm missing out on all kinds of stuff. But you got to do what you got to do to make your dreams come true. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, everybody.